All right, what's up, everybody, and welcome back. Not to another Dragon Ball Legends video. Welcome back to another PlayStation video. Where I'm going to talk to you guys about a big update that just got announced. Well, first, major PS5 console update that is dropping as of tomorrow, which I can't wait. So let's go ahead and dive into this pit of news right here. So we're going to jump down. Now, we are on the PlayStation blog. This comes from Nadeki Nishino. He's a Senior Vice President of Platform Planning and Management. So basically here, I'm going to go ahead through basically the headings of each section for the big update. PS5 storage expansion and management, new social features for PS4 and PS5 consoles, enhanced control and personalization options for PS5 consoles, and at the very bottom, just some new features for the actual PlayStation app. Now, jumping to the top here, this is the biggest one right here that everybody kind of cares for. Everybody wanted to have from like day one, but for all my PlayStation 5 people, it's finally coming, right? It's to be able to get that access for the compatible external USB drives. I'm going to read it right from the website itself. So basically, store PS5 games on compatible external USB drives. With this feature, you can now transfer your PS5 games to USB extended storage from your console's internal storage. It's a great way to extend the storage capabilities of your PS5 console, and you can seamlessly copy your PS5 games back to the console's internal storage when you're ready to play. They're also saying that this is it's faster to do it this way. What's it called? Than re-downloading or copying them from a disc. Now, I had an extended, but I had an external USB drive that I bought, and I never used it because I happen to be one of those gamers that I could just like delete a game and just re-download it. I don't have that issue, right? Now, for those people that don't have the internet speed where it's good for that, totally understand that. So that's why this is probably a better option for you. But for someone who has, decently good internet, I never have an issue just re-downloading the game, I guess. This is just more from a personal take. But it is good that they finally added this because there's tons of people who have been requesting this. So this is good. I'm going to read the other part of this, which says, because PS5 games are designed to take advantage of the console's ultra high-speed SSD, PlayStation 5 titles can't be played from the USB extended storage. Makes sense, right? I'm not surprised by that. PS5 titles also cannot be directly downloaded to USB external storage. You have to move it from the internal to the external drive. And it says, however, games that you transfer or copy back to internal storage will automatically be updated when applicable. What they don't mention is if you can play PS4 games on the drive, which I guess I probably should have opened up this tab maybe. Let me see. I didn't open up this tab to see if it mentioned anything. You can play PS4 direct from USB, which lets you save space. Oh, see, here you go. You can play PS4 games directly from USB extended storage, which lets you save space on your PS5 console storage for PS5 games. There you go. I mean, these PS4 games will obviously play better on the internal, but for anybody who wants to do that, play it directly from your USB extended storage. There you go. It looks like you actually can do that. So good to know. Good note. Again, people have been dying for that feature, so it totally makes sense. Dropping down to new social features for PS4 and PS5 consoles. Cross-generation share play is back, basically, because they had this on the PS4, but with a little bit of a twist, which I think is actually pretty cool. I'm going to read this. PS4 and PS5 players can now share play together while chatting in parties. Again, that was something that was done again on PS4, right? This means that PS5 console users can let their friends on PS4 consoles view their game screen, which you can do currently, or even try out the PS5 games through SharePlay, which is something that has never been done before. Again, that was like that was a feature that was implemented on the PS4, I guess, unless it was on the PS3, which I do not remember that being a thing. But again, a lot of this was done on PS4. But the twist, which is cool, is you can do that from PS5 to PS4, and you can apparently. I'm gonna read it correctly. I'm gonna read it one more time just to make sure I'm right in saying this. This means PS5 console users can let their friends on PS4 consoles view their game screen, or even try out the PS5 games through SharePlay and vice versa. So you can't let a PS4 user try out a PS5 game via virtual controller, right? You just pass the game over. That's so weird, but it's so cool. It's a cool feature. Not a lot of people use that feature, right? But I think it's still something that, like, I actually have done it with friends in the past, just to have some fun. You two people could just tackle a game. We did this, but I think it was Mortal Kombat. Just have fun back and forth. We would virtually pass the controller for each fight through the story. So there's ways you can have fun with something like that. It's possible. So I think, some people are like, oh, that's kind of like it's a pointless feature. But I'm like, I like it. I think it's cool. It's something to have, right? Let me read the rest of that. Options include the ability to share your screen with a friend, pass your controller virtually to a friend, or pass a second controller virtually to play co-op games together, which is, again, very cool. Another one here is request to join game sessions. A selection of friends during both game sessions will now appear on both the PS5 and PS4 consoles, allowing for more gameplay opportunities together. The request to join option also serves as a shortcut to sending a game invite, reducing the time it takes for you to get into the games with friends, which is good. I like it that they have a whole section for that. I think that's awesome. I'm just gonna jump through and skip some of that. People were not happy with game base. I remember when this launched, people were like, why is parties like implemented the way that it is, and just it didn't like the cohesiveness, I think, of everything together. So I think this is gonna have a lot of people happy with this. Essentially, improved game base. The game base menu has been improved for quicker access to important content and features. You can now easily switch between parties and friends, which is the 2 tabs at the top now, to start chatting with your existing parties or see what each of your online friends is up to. In addition, you can turn off notifications on or off for each of the parties that you're in, because I know I've gotten into a couple parties with notifications going like crazy, and I'm glad they one acknowledged it, noticed it, and they addressed it, and they came up with their solution to fixing it. I guess it'll be one of those things to kind of see how it goes type of situations, but I'm glad that they did that. I know a lot of people have been wanting that, so let me know down below for all my PlayStation users, or again, this is more so for my PlayStation 5 users. What did you guys have that issue? Were you annoyed by that? And is this gonna make you happy? Because I know it'll probably make a lot of people happy. Disable game chat or adjust players' volumes. You can do that, so you can now quickly disable in-game chat, which turns off your mic audio and device audio of other players. Additionally, you can easily adjust the individual chat volume of each player in the same chat, so you don't have to ask your friends to lower or increase their mics, which is pretty cool. Game update pre-downloads. Once it's enabled by developers, title updates for games will pre-download to your console if the automatic update setting is enabled, which is pretty cool. Customize your game library with the ability to search your library or hide games from views. It's now easier to find content and personalize your view of the game library. So I'm glad that they're taking steps to, kind of like filtering that up a bit, or, allowing you to get more settings with that, which is pretty cool. Screen zoom, you can now adjust the magnification of the screen to suit your preference from the settings menu. A new trophy setting and stat screen, and they give an image right here to showcase it. I like it. Looks good. I mean, there's not too much about it. I mean, I can read it. It says the level of trophies. It says the level of trophies that results in an automatic capture or a screenshot or video clip can now be customized. You can choose to only capture and save images / videos of moments when you earn higher grade trophies like golds or platinums. Yeah, that's definitely probably the big thing I should have mentioned with that, because I have so many screen captures and videos and all that for trophies that I just don't really needed it for. So, but again, I'm sure that's stuff you can just customize and whatnot, but they're just letting you know, like, hey, that's a thing. And also, here's a new screen to look at for the trophies and stuff like that, which is, again, it's a pretty cool. It's a cool, quick little summary of everything. Dropping down below, some new features for the PlayStation app. It says we've introduced a myriad of new features for the PlayStation app to make it easier than ever to connect with the console experience remotely, which I think is actually pretty neat. Recently, we introduced the ability to save products in a wish list, get notifications when your friends are online, and change the console online status. Now, in the coming weeks, we'll be rolling out even more, including the ability to join a multiplayer session on the PS5, from the app, manage your PS5 console storage, and compare trophy collections with friends, which I'm surprised that's not there yet, but that's cool that it's finally going to get there, and sort and filter products shown in the PlayStation Store. I like the idea of being able to manage my console storage for my PlayStation app, which is pretty cool. Not that you wouldn't just do that on your console regardless when you're on it, but I think it's just a cool thing to do. Same thing with joining a multiplayer session. I mean, if it's quicker to do it through your phone, I mean, that and just the ability to just do it from your phone, right? I think that's just a cool thing. But cool. I'm glad that they're making sure that they keep this app updated, because the whole PlayStation mobile app chaos that I call of last generation or whatever was crazy. So I really want them to make sure they just put everything on one. I still wish remote play was just on the native app itself, but if it makes things easier for them to not do it like that, then so be it. I don't care. But guys, yeah, this is pretty much the article right here. Again, this is the big first major PlayStation 5 console update. Let me know your thoughts down below on the entire update for any of my PlayStation 5 people out there. Is anybody planning on getting a PlayStation 5? You let me know down below. I know it's absolute chaos. It's crazy to still get your hands on one. It's crazy. I never thought by this point in time that we'd still be having really hard issues, but I mean, I'm not surprised either. The demand for them is still up there, but at the same time, I hate seeing that, because then you have the scalpers that are still there, they're still annoying, they're still around, and there's all types of crap, man. But either way, let me know your thoughts for this update. I want to hear about it, and yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.